Morning. Ah, what's happening? No, I am not hungover. I'm actually very focused. Look at that. Working on pickleball and golf grip here. On the rail at Harley's, baby. I hear there's a certain vlogger staying here. Kind of like Harry Potter. You know, he who has no name. Voldemort is staying at the fucking Harley's Pub and Hotel. Good morning. Voldemort is here. He whose name should never be spoken. I got my pencil. I discovered this iPad works like a champion when you use the pencil. Oh, shit. Knee's giving out on me really bad this time. A little late, but better late than never. Here's your shot of the bay. You're gonna get the sunset after all. Or sunrise, sorry. Everything needs charging. So we've got 60 watts out, that's for the phone, and 100 watts out is for the iPad. Get all these devices hooked up to power. I've got this killer like professional power bank. Charges 4 items at once. Weighs about as much as a bowling ball. Of each port. And you can set your iPhone on top of here and charge it. How's that? Not bad for a dumbass white boy from Speedway, Indiana. Thank you, sir. So the sunrise is going to come just over the Central Park. If you're just joining on Election Day, welcome. Sunday evening in the USA. Saturday morning, 5:45 a.m. on Election Day. In the Philippines, baby. Yeah, baby. Jonah Dona in the house. Yeah, I'm a little late this morning, guys. Where's my YouTube? Oh, there it is. See if I can get this up on the internet's been terrible here, you guys. Oh, shit. My knee is just giving me fits. Oh. And I can't find my knee brace. Set up with the standard Harley's Pub and Hotel. That's how you get your coffee. Look at that, baby. You get sugar and creamer, real creamer. Got a pineapple juice going there. Good morning, Sir Adrian. My Orange County home slice. Orange County, California home slice. He shot 108 at Dad Miller yesterday. Ha ha! 108 at Dad Miller. Nice round, Adrian. You were chunking your driver again, wasn't you? Chunky monkey. Chunky monkey out of the tee box. Hitting worm burners up the center. 92. Oh my. Rough day, huh? What got you? The driver or the putter? Yeah. 92's not a good day. Not a day when you're not a good day when you're an aspiring YouTube golfer. I am not going to play, Adrian. I'm not going to play on a golf course until July 4th. Ah, driver got ya. Yeah, and the driver's tough there anyway because it's so skinny. I was telling you, I never used a driver there. I got around that course with a Rescue 3 all day long. I learned my lesson at that fucking place. A driver should be, you know, they should confiscate your driver, you know, at the fucking door. Give it to the starter and you get it back at the end of the round. Because it's a short course anyway, right, Adrian? It's pretty short. Hell, if you're having a good day with a Rescue 3 on that course, yeah, you shoot 85, 86. It's still tough. You don't have a lot of landing space on that place. Shit. What were the greens like? Did they have the greens pretty good? Adrian? This is how we get her done on the rail at Harley's. I'm armed. I got everything, man. Oh, yeah. That's like Starbucks there. Look at that deliciousness coming out of there. Oh, yeah. That ain't no damn 3-in-1, baby. That's the real deal. All right. Here we go. The iPad is not cooperating. I have no connection for some reason. Come on, baby, connect. Hey, I found it. Look at that. Great cup of joe here at Harley's. Here it comes. Nice, peaceful morning on the bay. This iPad is I'm just getting the circle of death here. Will not fucking load. Pretty damn good, Adrian. Had a good day yesterday. Met up with Iggy, long time subscriber who lives here in Longapo City, and we didn't do a billiards bar hop, but we played over at Hangout Bar, which is very well known in the city for having the two best pool tables, you know. Hangout Bar is on the second floor above Lux Bar, Lux Bar. And I think it's directly across the street from the Bismart, if I'm not mistaken. This sucker not loading. I'm gonna shut it off. Hey Siri, power off iPad. Rebooting always helps. It always helps. It's the oldest trick in the book. If it ain't working, kill power to it. Let it restart. Man, I am fucked with this knee blowing out the way it did. At least once a month, this knee lets me down. And when I had surgery on. I remember my surgeon in Newport Beach, California. Some famous guy. He had pictures of athletes, movie stars. He told me, yup, it's a lifetime injury. Shoulder, elbow, and knee, he said, are lifetime. You go into surgery, you get it fixed, but you live with the ailment for your life. It's always going to let you down at one point or another. So what's happened since the last live? Well, I met Ed Crandall from Ed's Midnight Grill. We had a little breakfast adventure over at Tequila Reef. Don't get over there very often anymore. Shout out to Ed's Midnight Grill. He's back home now. Ed lives in the DC area. And there's your sunrise right over the Central Park Reef. Look at that. Not bad. All right, rebooting now. Hopefully I can get YouTube to open. Phone looks like it's got a solid connection. You know, the last live stream we had here was horrible. I had to restart it 4 times. There she goes. Now she opened up. Looks like we're going to have some luck now. Yeah. Booted right up. There she goes. Now she opened up. Looking good. Jonah Dona is in the house. Musser up coffee. Donna's gonna go get her finger dipped in that blue ink today. Nope, there it is. Microwave oven mode launched. I've even got the appropriate Harley's attire, Harley's bar, Harley's pub. There you go. That's how you get her done right there. I've been working a lot on my short game, Adrian. 56 and 60 wedges and just chip it into a basket, you know. Chipping 10, 15, 20 yards. That's where you make the money. Just off the green. From 30 yards in is where you make your money in golf. If you're solid, you know, should take you, if you're really solid, should take you 2 shots from 30 yards to get in the hole. One to sticker pin high, 8 inches away, and then a nice little putt to finish it off. Oh yeah, gunmetal. Nothing but the best, Adrian. I got the gunmetal Clevelands, baby. Don't be hating on me. All right, don't be hating on me because I've got gunmetal. I know how you golfers are. I still can't hit my 7 and 6 iron though, to save my fucking ass. That's what I'm gonna work on next. I'll be at the range not tomorrow morning. I'm here one more night. I'll be at the range Wednesday morning, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday morning. I gotta pack up some more boxes. Jonah Donna's coming home on the 17th. Take Simba over to the house too. Introduce him to the new property. He's got a huge lot now to explore, which means we got to get him a flea collar. He's going to be outside a lot. We got a giant mango tree on the property. Jonah Dona will be robbing that thing of Indian mangoes at the Baloy every day. A little bit of province life and a little bit of city life, all in one place. It's going to be good. Rob Strucken, Rob's Trucking from Toronto, baby. I'm getting my family back in 5 days. This Saturday. Yeah, my buddy Glenn has got in his bag, and I bought this. I remember buying it. He's using my original set of irons that I bought from Pure Gold Duty Free. And they're Titleist. Or sorry, they're Top Flight. That's what they are. They're Top Flight irons. Really nice. And they're a rescue set of irons, you know. Did we drop out? Let's go back in. Not now. I'm not gonna fucking rate YouTube right now. There we go. Refreshing. Yeah, Rob, my realtor is the one who turned me on to the gunmetal wedges. The scratch golfer, the guy I was telling you about. Guy is just so good, man. It's so fun to watch somebody that can hit the ball that well, you know. Just, you know, people that can call the fade and the draw at will and hit it are just amazing to me, especially when they're calling it with a driver. Jesus Christ. Shout out to my older brother, Lee Morgan, in Columbia, Missouri, who passed away last night about 9 p.m. My old brother, I believe, was 72 years old. Shout out to him and condolences to the family. 47 years of marriage. My brother was a jeweler his whole life, master jeweler, made custom jewelry, that sort of thing. Really good at it, too. Yeah, I've been on the Facebook Messenger since 3:30 this morning with various family members. You know, it was almost to be expected, I guess. He was in the hospital for, God, 10 days, I think, about 6 weeks ago, maybe a month ago. So I've got a younger brother in Fishers, Indiana, and I've got a younger sister in Seattle. We're the only siblings left. And then we got Tony Jr. He'll carry on the legacy. Thanks, Mike, for stopping in, brother. I try to catch your live, Mike, but you know how the notifications are on YouTube. Sometimes you get them, sometimes you don't. And then if you're not at home, you got to rely on the data. So then you're really fucked. You're really fucked when you're relying on technology in this country. Doc Mike in the house. Thanks for stopping by, brother. I'll see you at Tequila Reef at least a couple of times a month on a Thursday. Thursday will be my day to come down there. Hopefully, as soon as Tony Jr., I'm watching him, you know, physically, what he's doing. Might be time to get him that plastic set of Fisher-Price golf clubs. I saw him at Toys R Us at Mall of Asia. Got the big Fred Flintstone plastic driver. Get him started. We need to take him to the golf range, though, a couple of times so we can watch Daddy hit golf balls. That'll get him the bug. He'll get all curious about it. What's this about? Then if he's not hitting the golf ball, he can hit Simba with the plastic driver, that Fisher-Price driver. Hit Simba in the ass with it. Fucktard dog. Been shooting a hell of a game of billiards lately, boys, I'm telling you. The 5,200 games of pool I shot in the Marine Corps are paying off now. I'm going to drive up to San Francisco today. Something tells me it's going to be a good day to travel. I think traffic's going to be super light today. It's election day. The only concern is, San Francisco's not that far. But the only concern is maybe some of the places aren't going to be open. All the beaches up there are day use. You've got to pay to get in. One of the best ones is Crystal Beach in San Francisco. It's beautiful there. I think it's $800 or $750 to get in, and that's for the entire day. There's a big restaurant on site, and they've got nice umbrella chairs and umbrellas set up. It's a great area because you've got that view of the islands out there. It almost has a Thailand look to it, you know, or a El Nido look. Thailand, Koh Samui, Koh Phi Phi, that area. And you're outside of the bay, so the water's really pretty turquoise color. I brought the Sony camera with me. I'm going to take it up there to San Francisco today. I've got nothing else to do. I actually could have gone home today, but why go home when you can stay here? I get bored at home. Look at that. Work on the tan, baby. Whew. That's better. I'm holding down the pub. Although I do know there's a certain tuber that's here right now, whose name shall never be spoken. A Red Street vlogger, if that gives it away. Somebody's got a nice sailboat out there. He ain't getting that thing out of the bay till about 2 p.m. There's not a lick of wind here till 2 o'clock, when the trade winds pick up. It would be fun to wakeboard on this, wouldn't it? Or get the big, giant, fat slalom ski. I don't think I could do that. I'm not sure my knee would be able to hold up to the pressure. But I've done that before. That's good time. Up in Washington State, on the lake. Skiing's fun. Once you get out of the water, get stood up behind the boat. What do we got? 10 people in the room. Not bad, not bad. For an unannounced live stream. Oh, there we go. It dropped out again. The iPad keeps freezing up. I don't know if you guys are freezing up there in the US or wherever you're at. I sure as hell am. Gary T, good morning. Jonah, they had a dual celebration. They had a well, look at that. You can see his little flag. Man, that iPhone camera is just outstanding. Shout out to iPhone for making such a fantastic camera. I mean, as a vlogger, this is the iPhone 16 Pro Max. As a vlogger, this is all you would really need. This camera, you know, and a big enough hard drive inside it. Mike Foodie, good morning, sir. Wow, the delay is almost a minute. It's more than a minute now. I'm just seeing the zoom in on this sailboat right now. Or you guys are just seeing it. Close to a 2-minute delay. Mike, I'll send you a message a little bit later on this morning. The internet connection at the Wild Orchid is still off and on. About every 3 minutes, the Wi-Fi drops out there. So unless you're doing something quick, you ain't gonna get it done there. Even the smart TVs, you know, if you're watching YouTube or whatever, about every 3 minutes it goes into the circle of death. I also had no internet at home in Koreatown. And it wasn't a neighborhood thing, it was just my house, so I don't know what the hell's going on. Over here, you're lucky if Converge shows up within 5 business days. More than likely, what's happened is they came out and they disconnected somebody inside the optical enclosure, and my fiber optic cable got disconnected by mistake. I understand how this shit works. I did it for 32 years. I see them up on poles accessing the boxes, disconnecting people. So I guarantee you, because of the lack of detail to attention here, somebody disconnected me mistakenly. The red flashing light on the modem indicates an unplugged optical connector. I'll tell you what, Mike, it's not a bad place to spend your Monday morning. That's for damn sure. I don't think I'm going to be too unhappy with this life at all. I've already been living it for the past 6 months, so it'll just be easier now. I'll be able to take the golf cart over here, you know. I bought one of these e-scooters, you guys. This stand-up scooter. I finally bought one. I've been wanting to buy one for a long time. It came from China. Fucking thing was heavy. It's close to 80 pounds, the weight of this thing. Top speed, 65 kilometers an hour. So I'm definitely gonna kill myself on that. It's fun, but you gotta be careful with it. It's hard, you know, it takes a little, there's a learning curve to riding those scooters. And you don't want to be in that learning curve at 50 kilometers an hour. That's for damn sure. Even down around 20 is, you know, fast enough to really skin you up if you were to fall off of it. Mike Foodie, absolutely. Absolutely. And it's cheap. You'd be shocked at how cheap the rents are here. The whole, you know, it's not like Southern California. The closer to the water you are, the higher the price. It's not like the air at all. There's rentals down on Baloy Beach for $10K a month. There's a couple on the sand there that I want to inquire about because I was over there with Kevin. Saw Kevin yesterday, by the way. He came over to the Orchid to hang out on my birthday morning. But anyway, I saw these rentals. They're right on the sand, and I have logged them before. Here we got a guy coming in. See, I'm frozen here. I am frozen here on my end because I know that, yep, I've got the circle of death again. I don't know if you guys are, I'm dropping out here left and right on the OI pad. Look at him just floating in. His left left side outrigger's not even touching the water. He's making that turn, just gliding right in here. Look at that. Those are the coolest fucking boats, you guys, on the planet. They really are. Definite workhorses. It's like the old Kawasaki Barako. It's never going to let you down. 175 cc's of Kawasaki trike pulling power. The #1 motorcycle in Metro Manila for trike drivers. And now, folks, they've got the Barako 3 fuel injected. Now that's a beautiful sight. The sun hitting that boat. iPad restart. Hey Siri, restart iPad. I'm rebooting again. Can't hold the connection here. I think my power bank is expelled. I'm not seeing anything on here. Yeah. Oh, the Ugly Tourist was here in Subic Bay as well. How about that? All right, I'm going back in for the 4th time now. My views, your world. Thank you, sir. Adrian Smith knows what I'm talking about. Okay, that's how far behind I am, you guys. I was frozen and didn't even know it. Mike Foodie, there's definitely beachfront property here, apartments and things of that nature. Imagine waking up. Yeah, exactly. Glenn, thank you for the belated birthday. Hillboy scooter. Adrian, I don't know what to make on mine. Mine's a Chinese made, but it's got all kinds of crazy lights on it. Really cool headlight too. The thing is not. The thing's legit. Like I said, it's got to be close to 80 pounds. The weight. And it gets up and goes, man. You got to be careful on it. Fuck. It's got nice suspension system on it. It takes the speed bumps pretty good. What I got is really, I mean, it's a good one, but it's kind of an entry level. You know what I mean? I've seen nicer ones, like at, there's a store called Rox, R-O-X, that's over in Marquee Mall. They have a lot of outdoor, they're like an REI, a high-end REI. They sell all the Columbia brand of clothing, and they've got 2 or 3 of them in there that are pretty nice, but they run up to 150K, 150,000 pesos. Some of them have a top speed of 75, but again, they're a little bit longer wheelbase than mine, and they're heavier. They're probably closer to 100 pounds, 120 pounds. They get up and go, I tell you what. ABC has finally woke his dead ass up. That's the difference between the Marine Corps and the Air Force right there, boys. Get your ass out here. Mike Foodie, shout out to you and the lovely Janine. Simba is eagerly awaiting the return of Ma'am Janine so he can pounce her, knock her right on her ass. He's a big boy. Man, he's going to be so excited, this dog. He just starts howling. When we leave him, you guys, and come home, typical German Shepherd. As soon as you walk in the gate, he just starts howling. And you know, he gets so excited to see you home. You know how dogs are. But typical German Shepherd. And this dog can bark. He's got a nice, healthy bark to him. Oof. This is the state of affairs we're in now. X-ray vision mode. Woo. It's not so hot though, you know? 6:30 a.m., it's not so bad. Normally the sun rends me out of here. Boy, I really hate my life, you know? It fucking sucks. You know things are set up pretty good, right? When your biggest concern is, the biggest concern on my mind right now is, do I hit golf balls or do I go to the beach? Don't be hating. Don't be hating. Let's just do a sunrise, sunburn live. Let's see how fucking burnt Philo can get. Jonah Donah, you still in the house, honey? There we go. Whew. Good morning to you. From the calm, cool Subic Bay, Philippines, baby. Where it all began for me 40 years ago as a 20-year-old U.S. Marine. Skipping over the shit river on that bridge to Magsaysay Boulevard. Oh, yeah, baby. What the hell's up with these little brown girls? It's the most shocking thing for an American. Your first introduction to the Philippines. Fucking U.S. military, right? Alcoholics and drunks made one Marine at a time. They let you drink in there at 18 years of age, although I bet that's changed now. I heard they raised it, the drinking age, to 21. When I went through the FMF, the Fleet Marine Force, it was 18 years old. If you were on base, you could go to any bar on base and get served, you know. And they wonder why those guys, you know, Marine Corps is not an easy job. 4 years of, you know, you're working your ass off. I'm really digging this sailboat. That would be fun. Uh-oh, I could feel the iPhone going into thermal mode. Vlogger's biggest nightmare. Southeast Asian heat, baby. The heat and the humidity. Well, look who's finally got his ass out of the rack.
What the fuck?
Fucking Air Force, man. Look at him.
What?
Cop
Wow,
squat, brother.
You're all set up here.
You're fucking right.
You got a laptop.
Philo in the Philippine studios,
you
baby.
got, like, what is that, a battery pack?
Yeah, it's my fucking...
You got your exercise stuff. You got your...
I'm ready to rock.
You got, like, your whole desk. This is like your
I
office.
I move into here every Monday morning, brother. It's my second home.
This is like your office, man.
ABC, folks, in the house. We're in air fryer mode here on Subic Bay. Getting a little raise.
Yeah.
Catching the rays, baby.
I am just waking up. Shower, crawl out of bed.
Nice.
This is beautiful.
Yeah. It's a hard life here at Harley's.
You can't beat this.
They serve a great cup of joe.
Yeah, I ordered what'd you order? You got coffee? Yeah, one
You
of
get
those things.
you get that. Oh yeah, that's
It
fucking.
comes in a
That's
little
nothing.
brew.
That's nothing but class, bro. Nothing but fucking class.
Yeah.
That's why.
Brew coffee.
That's why we love it here. That makes
Sugar.
sense. You doing? Taking your coffee back to the room?
Yeah, life is tough. I got my Filipina still in the bed.
Well, I like that little table and chairs. Are you right here on the?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. That little table and chairs you've got in front. My first couple of lives from here were done from those table and chairs.
This is beautiful. You're like the only customer here.
I know. It's always like that.
Like, it was packed last night for dinner because they had a big sporting event. And
Yeah.
there was Australians everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
And just everybody's watching the rugby match or whatever they're
I gotta fucking get into that game, dude, and understand what's happening because it's on everywhere you go here.
But yeah, now just
This city's
place-
dominated by Aussies.
Yeah. There's a big.
Now I understand football.
Yeah, it was.
Americans
available.
call it soccer.
Yeah, it was no seats available. Now to see it like this, 6:30 in the morning.
Hangout was packed at 3 p.m. and by 5, it was fucking dead in there. We were the only customers.
Oh, I was getting busy.
Great pool tables though. You shoot pool, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah, great pool tables there. Try those out. Hangout.
When we started heading that way, we stopped at 7-Eleven, then we turned back and called it the night. But we didn't feel like going out last night. Maybe tonight.
What do we got here? Oh my God, Sir Ace is in Harley's.
Yeah.
So, Dona from the province, from the rice village.
Good morning.
She's spying you from the rice village. What's for breakfast? I don't know. What are you having for breakfast?
I don't know. Probably the Aussie breakfast.
There you go. The Aussie breakfast.
With coffee.
Hey, pro tip.
What's that?
The mixed grill here and you share it with your chica. It's got like 8 different kinds of meat, grilled meat on it.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Oh
Wow.
yeah, it's like a fucking.
You have to be hungry for
It's,
that.
oh, it's great, dude. The mixed
What's
grill.
the delay on this thing?
Today it's about a minute.
So you got your laptop for messages.
The laptop's at home. The laptop's in the room.
Oh, I see.
This
That's
is
for
just
tablet.
this is just for going live. iPad.
Oh, okay.
See, it keeps freezing.
Wow.
I keep asking them if they're losing the connection at
But
home.
you're on the Wi-Fi here, right? Harley?
Yeah.
Well, let me see. I'm on the.
No one's saying that it's dropping in the U.S., so it's only me. It's this fucking iPad that's losing connection for some reason. I got plenty of battery there.
It's gotta be the Harley.
Yeah. Death. Maybe I'm on the wrong Wi-Fi. Two. Nope, it's on Harley's.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, see, this is happening at the Orchid too. Their Wi-Fi's dropping in and out. Sir, is it Converge here? Converge?
Yeah.
It is.
You staying here?
Yeah, I'm staying in the horse room. Yeah. Next to the giraffe room and the flying fish.
Yeah. I'm staying
Love the
there,
flying fish room.
yeah.
Great comforter in that room. It's like a jungle-themed comforter.
I know, right?
We love that shit, man.
I get a kick out of that. What a beautiful morning.
It's a beautiful morning on the bay.
Yeah.
I'm digging the sailboat out there. There's probably somebody down below there doing a little boom boom, Ace,
Oh yeah.
in the fucking
Right.
bedroom. See it rocking a little bit. There's something going on out
That's why
there.
I like that. So you can walk early.
It's a good place to spend, even just a regular day. Jonah Dona is key league for the Philo.
So she's back in the province.
She comes home Saturday.
Oh, okay. So
Went home for fiesta, and
all that stuff.
the baby's never met his grandparents, so it was a big trip. It was first flight too.
Oh wow.
Tony Jr. taken to the skies at a ripe old age of 2. Fly into the province, baby. Wow.
And then.
There's always a threat of rain in the afternoon here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, afternoon.
It's great if
supposed to
it
be
actually
cloudy.
happens, right? Cools everything down. That's what I remember about being here on Westpac back in '85. It always rained right about 3 o'clock. Yeah,
Okay,
I came in
wow.
on Westpac twice in '85. We were here for 30 days and we hardly worked. We may have worked 5 out of those 30 days. The rest of it was all Liberty.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Because there's nothing for a Marine to do on ship. It's a Navy's boat. We're just taking up space. They just assumed we weren't there, you know.
Wow. And I like Alongapo City.
Oh, it's great, dude.
That area. all
Totally different attitude there if you're driving.
The shopping, retail, stores, everything. Souvenirs.
You don't have people cutting you off and flipping you off. It's a totally different atmosphere there. It's shocking, actually. All right, we're just working on our tans here. On the fucking rail at Harley's, baby.
It's either this or golf. Those are your 2 options on
Yeah,
life, guys.
there you go. I was just telling him that.
Get close to the water, the beach, the sand, the sun.
My biggest decision today is hit golf balls or go to the beach.
Mm.
I mean,
Yeah, they have a close golf course here, Videra, right? Is
well,
that a
dude,
short drive away?
Subic Bay International.
Oh, I don't know where that
I just had breakfast there a couple of days ago. It's insane. It's nicer than Mimosa,
is. Wow.
or as nice as Mimosa.
Yeah.
Look it up. Hey, when you get a chance, I'm serious now. Look it up. They've got a website and check out the lineup of caddies.
Oh my gosh.
They're all college-age girls, which is very
Bay
unusual.
International.
Yeah. They hire from the local university.
That's one thing that's interesting about being over here in Southeast Asia is it's mandatory to be assigned a golf caddy.
Yeah.
Right? There's no option. Like you can't say no. You have to have a golf caddy.
Oh, dude, and I agree.
So if you are going to have a golf caddy, you want
I agree
a
100%.
young, hot, attractive Filipina, right?
That's what I was saying in the last live. A lot of the golf courses, the women that work there are middle-aged, you know, because they make a decent wage. Some of them
Oh,
get
yeah.
a decent tip.
I've talked to them. They've worked there for years.
Sometimes they get to go out twice in the day, which is really huge.
I've talked to Filipinas that have done that for 10 years, 15
Yeah.
years at the same golf course.
They love it.
It's like, my goodness.
Most of them work a half a day, right? They start at 5 in the morning, and by noon they're done. And out of
Yeah,
there.
if they can pick up one bag, then they made their daily wage and they're happy.
They're lucky they got a guapo, pogy, handsome foreigner that gives them a nice 500 peso tip.
Yeah, that's how they make their wages. They count on those hips.
I've had some good ones, dude. I mean, ones that were dead set on the green. They'll tell you, yeah, that goes left to right. About 6
Yeah.
inches.
Seriously, the caddies
Okay.
can make or break your round. They can make a big difference in your golf game. They can either be distracting and terrible and not help you out at all, or they could really, you know, shave some strokes off your game.
Oh, yeah. Got a diver out there in his little boat. He just went down. There's coming back up.
Wow, this is crazy. It's
See him out
quiet
there?
there.